Today, we will discuss the actions that cause severe damage to your hair. You may be doing these things on a daily basis, or on the contrary, not taking the necessary measures, which leads to a deterioration in the quality of your hair. Sooner or later, it will lead to unpleasant consequences. Without further ado, I begin. Let's start with the first and most important step, washing your hair. It is during this that you can do the most damage to your hair. It seems like what can be harmful in a normal wash, but it can also be done incorrectly. Most important, don't use 2-in-1 shampoos. Shampoo is mainly designed specifically for cleansing the scalp. It also helps to remove all impurities from the hair cuticles if you wear medium to long haircuts. Using a conditioner after shampooing is very important. While shampoo is, roughly speaking, an alkaline that bluntly wipes away all the dirt and grease. Then conditioner is a mild acid environment that is designed to nourish hair. That is why I don't recommend using cheap 2-in-1 shampoos, because good cleansing and nourishing in the same product will not be effective. It's just a marketing ploy. If you don't use a conditioner, not only does it potentially harm your hair, it also makes it less manageable. For example, I have very thick hair, and I always use a moisturizing conditioner. And after drying, my hairstyle is much easier to style and the hair becomes full and healthy. Mistake number 2 is washing your hair too often. Guys, any shampoo dries your hair, and its frequent use can lead to sad consequences. Hair can become brittle, weak, and dry, leading to further damage. Wash your hair a maximum of 3 times a week, no more. But daily rinsing with cool water is my very important advice for you. Also, hot water and high temperatures have a tremendous effect on your hair. Water makes up a big part of your hair, and when it's too hot, it damages the cuticle a lot. Therefore, I recommend to wash your hair with warm water and rinse it with cool to maintain the quality of your hair. Another mistake is using too high a temperature when drying. The hot airflow dries the hair severely, making it brittle and damaged. It's a good idea to use a heat protectant before using a hair dryer to help reduce the damage caused by too much heat, or blow dry with a cool airstream. Hard water can also be harmful. If the water is heavily chlorinated or contains a lot of limescale, it can dry out your hair. Using a shower filter can help reduce negative impacts. Mistake number 5 has to do with rubbing your hair aggressively with a towel after washing, especially if you wear long hair. Rubbing can easily damage the cuticles, so it is recommended not to rub your hair too hard. For some reason, many guys do not use hair masks. Very in vain, because your hair needs additional nutrients. If you do not provide your hair with good nutrition, it will start to split and look unpresentable. Therefore, regular use of hair masks once every 2 weeks will be beneficial. The scalp is subject to various negative influences, such as aggressive shampoos, stress, sun exposure, and hard water. If the scalp suffers, problems with hair loss or excessive oiliness may occur. So pick up a mask and use it. Mistake number 7. Too much stylings. Many guys make the mistake of putting too much styling product on their hair. This is bad, since an excessive amount of the product greatly overloads the hair and gets on the scalp. Always use little amount, just enough to create the look you want. If the chosen product does not cope with your hairstyle and type, it is better to replace it with more suitable one. Now, there are so many different brands and textures that everyone can find something for themselves. Choose products with a stronger hold so that they are better distributed through the hair and are more beneficial for your hairstyle. The 8th mistake is a rare haircut. The less often you get a haircut, the more the risk that your hair will begin to split and deteriorate. This section will continue and spread along the entire length. You can often find guys who have been growing their hair out for a year and just happen to get a haircut as a result. Half of their hair was cut. No need to bring your hair to complete destruction. Growing out doesn't mean not visiting to the barber. Split hair looks damaged, which has a negative impact on the overall appearance. There is nothing supernatural in this. The main thing is just to competently approach any hair care task and explain to your barber that you will start growing out so that he knows the final result. Mistake number 9, which for some reason many forget. Guys don't clean their combs. Although it is obvious that when you brush your hair, there is sebum and residue from styling products left on the comb. The comb is not always in our case. It can often be kept in a pocket or backpack. So be sure to clean your combs. Just wash with soap at least once every 2 days. Let it be clean to wash away grease and dirt from it. It is very important. And the last but not least mistake is bad habits in water. Smoking alcohol greatly harms the entire body, including hair. Also, drink enough water daily, not soda, not coffee, only pure water. Then your hair will be filled, moisturized, and shine.